If you love to bike, run, or both, you're going to love this next story. We head down to San Diego and check in with Audra Stafford, who shows us a latest invention called the Elliptigo.
I'm here at the Solana Beach headquarters for Elliptigo, which now has 13 employees and ships to dozens of locations around the world. But just 6 years ago, it was a very different story. Back then, it was just two friends with an idea.
The Elliptigo is the world's first elliptical bicycle, and what it does is it emulates the experience of running outdoors without the impact.
A cool concept, but one that came out of necessity for Elliptigo co-founder Brian Pate.
In my early 30s, I lost the ability to run for exercise.
So he decided to try something new.
I ended up going to the gym and using an elliptical trainer. I liked the elliptical trainer motion and the fact that I could get a workout in efficiently, but I hated the gym experience.
Convinced there must be something else out there for an injured runner like himself, Brian started searching.
I thought of this concept of a low-impact running device and totally assumed that it existed. It didn't strike me at all as particularly innovative, and it just did not exist. So then I thought, well, who do I know that could make one of these things happen? And that's when I picked up the phone and called our co-founder, Brent Teal.
Brent, a mechanical engineer and avid runner himself, saw potential in the idea and immediately got to work.
I designed it all on the computer in 3D before I cut a piece of metal or do anything. And then I got a torch, built some fixtures, and put my first proof of concept together. It was really pieced together out of parts of other bikes that we had, really on a shoestring budget, and to get something together as quickly as possible to just see if this idea had legs, so to speak.
It did, and over the next few years, Brent designed and built 4 more prototypes, each one a little better than the last.
I'd make a change to the design. I'd go out at night and be riding around, and my neighbors thought I was crazy. They're like, oh, there he goes again on some crazy contraption.
My wife was very against it. She thought it was a total waste of money. I think everyone recognizes how unlikely it is to be successful at creating a new thing. And so I think everyone had some trepidation about whether or not we were totally wasting time and money. And my wife has since come around.
As have the people in Brent's neighborhood.
I'll go out riding on my Elliptigo, and I'll see someone I don't know on an Elliptigo, and they're like, how do you like your bike? And you know, it's just really cool to go from that extreme to the other.
The Elliptigo has also become a popular cross-training tool for elite athletes like ultramarathoner Dean Karnazes.
I love to cross-train. You know, here's even a more natural motion that I could use to complement my running.
But the Elliptigo isn't just for hardcore athletes.
We're on it 6 days a week.
Soon to be 60-year-olds Sally and Doug Leland each got Elliptigos after taking them for a test ride.
There is no jarring, there is no soreness. You get to stand up and you get just the best cardio workout going.
And the Elliptigos are very low maintenance, as Doug found out when he rode his from Canada to Mexico.
In the 1,800 miles that I rode this thing down the coast, I never had to do a thing to it. No flat tires.
I had a flat tire on the car. He never had a flat tire on the Elliptigo.
The cabling, the tires, the tubes, the spokes, the rims, the hub, all of that has been developed and refined in the bike industry literally for 100 years. And we've just taken it and put it onto a different frame mechanism.
So if they run into problems and we can't support them remotely, then typically the bike shop can get involved and help them out.
And with a simple adapter, you can even use the Elliptigo indoors.
And really make it into a year-round tool, especially for those people who don't live in California.
These bikes are great for injured runners. They're great for people who aren't comfortable on bikes. They're great for people who aren't cross-trained, but fundamentally what crosses all that, it's just a really fun experience.
And the Elliptigo is so easy to use. Even a beginner like me can do it. Bringing you the best of California from Solana Beach, I'm Audra Stafford for California Life.